Hola, YouTube. This is Pick64 Part 2 tutorial. So, this is kind of like the start of it. This is just a video playback. So, the first thing you do is go here and go to this admin over here, this admin house, and to here, and then answer questions. So, the questions are, so you're going to say that you're not responsible. So, when asking about Mr. P, when he's recording the video, say millionaire, and blah blah blah. You can just pause the video for other questions. Okay, then after this, we then get that badge. Then the house is gone. We attempt to make it near. And I think what we do is go into here and buy the suitcase, if I remember correctly. And then, yeah, so we buy the suitcase, and then we come over here, pause the game, pause the recording, come back in here, and then we come here into the building. And then we go to the other world with the pig guy, which we're gonna need to get something later for him. So we need that. So we need 5 soda cans, and 2 wine bottles, and all that money from both the new world and this world. So we buy the 5 cans of soda, and then we head over here to buy the wine bottles for the grape juice. Go back to the world and create the shrink potion. That's all we do. We come back here and make the shrink potion again. Well, not again for the first time, but for me it's again. This is on my alt account. Then we head back to the pier. And then if I remember correctly, I think... Oh, okay. So we also... When this goes... Maybe one. So down here, whenever I'm actually going to play video. So down there, 3 and 4, those hammers we get from the shop. And I think here... I'm showing off some money grinding spots you can do here in the factory with the hammer and the lockpick that you can get. You also can get the hammer and the lockpick from these obby courses as well. This is not the only one, there's multiple. This is the one I think I grinded the most on. But I also died like halfway, like to like right around here I think I died. So I'm just gonna skip past this. Okay, so yeah. So I skip past this. I got the fishing rod. So got the fishing rod. So press spacebar whenever this lands, and like you see like a little pull effect like that, and then you have to do like a quick QTE, like fishing QTE. So then after all that, we'll then get the map. So we're gonna head back and get the map. So then we're gonna get the map. We got the map from here. Then we're gonna go up to here, this little tree over here. And then we're gonna drink the shrink potion that we made from the other guy, from the blacksmith from the other world. And then we'll head upstairs. And then here we're gonna input a code. The code is right there. It's 6845 or 6845. And then we get a bone, which then we have to go back to the pier, or whatever it's called, the other world, here. Then we did some money grinding for the dances. You need roughly around $500 for the dances, and the dances are going to be mentioned in a second. So we might have to get the dances Shuffle Rock, Foot Kicks, AC, Quick Shuffle, and Downtown, and use them in the exact order I just mentioned. And if you're pausing the video or without audio, just that. So I think I'm just going to skip past this part. Really nothing to be... I actually might as well show this. So show kind of order. I'm going in mental order. And then we're just going to kind of skip... Yeah, here. So we go through like a quick dialogue with this dog lady, or dog guy. We do then like this FNNF dancing, and then we have to do the emotes. You have to do them in the right order. and all that stuff, the order I mentioned before, which you can pause the video before you go back and pause the video. So yeah, then I think I failed the first time. And then, yeah, I failed the first time, and came back, and then did it again. So then we head down. Okay, so then, let me go back. So she gave us a key. We traded the bone for the key, so now we have the key. So then we head back to the other world to go to this blacksmith and get a key. So if I remember correctly, I did try this, but then it failed. I think you need $300 for this to work. I should show it for a second. I need 500. Okay. So then I went back to the pier and did some money grinding in the mountain, which is another place to grind in, which is probably the easiest one to grind in if you want to. But yeah, grinded that. Then I get the green key, and yeah. Oh yeah, we also get intercepted by this robot, which is gonna be kind of lore. If you want to watch it, I'm just gonna skip past this, but it's just basically pretty much just lore. From here, you would see that some of the stuff is lost. We just have to teleport back to the pier, and it's nighttime. We're a nighttime thing where you're basically being hunted by monsters, kind of like Jet 64, which I think helped develop this part of the game, I think, or it's just a reference to it. So another thing, I think I mentioned this before, but the hammer and the lockpick, you can get through the obbies, or you can get it from the shady guy from the fishing rod area. But then you take the green key from the dog, take it down here, and then from here. Oh yeah, so another thing too, we need to get the magnifying glass, which I kind of forgot about. So I basically went back. I got the magnifying glass from the obby, but you can get it from here from that much, which you probably get if you do a whole bunch of obbies. You can just get it really quickly. You don't have to grind or anything. If you grind the obbies, you should be able to get that real quick. So then we go back with the magnifying glass, and then we interrogate these guys. Everyone's random-ish, so it's gonna be different per playthrough, but yeah. This playthrough, normally when I first did it, was the chicken. My second time through, I think it was this deer-looking fella, like right up to the side right there. That deer-looking fella right there. So I think that was my culprit this time around. So I get the battery, which then you will then take it. What's up, babe? Get the battery, which then you will then take it to this guy right here, and then from here, you will have a whole bunch of ammo noises, and then you have to figure out the noises, which are the link, and put the first letter of the animal's name. So like, if you hear a cat meow, then it'd be a cat, or a dog bark could be a D. D for dog and C for cat, and etc. etc. So after you figure this out, I think this took me a while. So yeah, this took me a while. Okay, so then after that, you then get, I think, part 3. Yep, you get Act 3 complete. You get Act 3 complete. Then you get this cutscene of this red panda getting beaten up by a mouse-looking figure. And then we go here. So then we're have to get the 2 keys. First one is in Fleet Facility. You need the library map, and I think I'm showing ways to quickly just end it. If you don't get the right map, I think someone online has said just reload it. You don't have to. You can just like oh yeah, right here. So you can just shut down the private server, or go to configure and like click allow joining, whatever. And then here I showed you if you are the beast, you can just leave the game that way. So then I got the library here. So let me go to the library. I was the beast this run. So then what I did actually, is just basically went around and finding the books. So the books are kind of hard to find-ish. You're basically just looking for a plastic-looking book, while all the rest have like a kind of like a concrete texture to them. So it's kind of easy to figure them out. Here's the purple book. And each number is different per playthrough, so you can't just copy this. You can't just copy my numbers and get away with that. So, yeah. So the first book is pretty much on the first floor on the second part of the library, right by it. The red book's on the second floor. And the blue book is on the top part of this library, right over here. And it doesn't matter what order you find the books in, you can find them in any order. Only thing that matters, right here, where's the screen? It doesn't matter how you find the book. You just need to find the books, get the numbers for them, and then you can just do whatever you want pretty much. Well, there's an order for them, but we get to that later. So I'm pretty much on looking through a guide right now. Here's the yellow. The yellow book is kind of by these broken cabinets, which I think I'm going to show. Yeah, here. So these broken cabinets on the first floor is where you want to look for the yellow book. I think I have a tough time finding the rest of these books. I don't want to skip around just in case I find the orange book or something like that, or whatever. I don't know what books I have left. I think I have 3 left. So if you get back on that, I'm just impatient. I have orange book right here. Here's the orange book. Right in front of the purple book, in perspective, right in front of the purple book. Yeah, right there is the purple book is crossed that way, and then the orange book is right across it. And then I think the next book I find is the pink book. Yeah, I think I find the pink book next. So the pink book is kind of in this informational, right here, kind of near the front of the library. So right here's the pink book. And then if I remember correctly, after this, the cyan book is on the second set, on the second floor, which I don't find for a while, but it's on the second floor. I think it's yeah, right through, no, not here. Where is it? Alright, I'm just wandering through the halls. But yeah, it's on the second floor, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna take a second for me to find it because I had a tough time through this. So, I don't wanna kind of skip through this because if someone is following this, they can just kind of geolocate and figure their way out, but yeah. So I went upstairs here, and I think went through here, and left, and then went through here, and I looked up, I think I'm looking at it again to see where it is. And then I find it right away. Right there. So it's by this room, if you want to geolocate, it's by that blue cryopod, whatever you want to call it, but that's where that's at. But that's where the cyan book is, it's right across that room. So then I went off to, I think, oh, okay, so my game broke here. So I was gonna go off to kill them, but I think what I did, I just left the game. So then I got the factory map again, which is called nuclear power plant, so we're looking for this type of map here. I don't want to skip. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we're on the map now. We got the nuclear power plant map. We found it. So we're in the map now, and then I think now what we're looking for is a specific set of doors, if I remember correctly. So I think here I'm just okay. So wherever I spawn, you can kind of geolocate, but we're basically looking for an exit sign, like this one right here, and it's gonna have this T type of pattern on it. So here's the exit and point to the exit. You can basically, if you can see this way, that means you found the right keypad. Or you can just look for a keypad that has a glowing sign and just use those kind of as a placement if you play this game a lot. So then here's the order. So after you basically get the numbers for the book, which is going to be different per person, the order is red, green, blue, purple, orange, yellow, pink, and cyan. This worked for me, and this is what I had in my Discord, whatever you want to call it. My Discord private chat with one of my alt accounts as kind of a list of stuff. So this is what I put in. This is what I put in there, and this is what worked for me. For not the letters themselves, but the numbers correspond with the letters. So from here, after this, there's gonna be a pour down. So I don't even hear this because my volume is off, but you hear a ding. Once you hear a ding, that means you're good to go. Or if you basically play outside, if you can't click anything else, it means you did it correctly. You're then gonna basically follow my path. So from that, you're gonna basically go in this room right here. Then you're gonna jump out here. It doesn't really matter. Go through here, 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 and then this is what you want to find. You want to find this pool room. And then if you think this is too fast, you can slow down, whatever. Slow down your own stuff. Grab this coin. And then if you have multiple accounts or you're playing with friends, you can just tell the beast to leave. Or you can just let the beast kill you, or you can just leave the map yourself. I think in this case I left in my alt account. Okay. So what happened here is here's what happened. Okay. Oh, my game. Nothing crashed. Hold on, give me a second. So I'm back. From the crash. So what happened is that I went to the arcade. So I'm gonna kind of describe what you're looking for. So you're basically looking for a food sign that points to like a purple arcade type of area, like a purple like arcade zone area. You're looking for a purple arcade cabinet, if you know what that looks like, and it's gonna have an outdoor sign on it. And the arcade cabinet should be directly by a sign like in the same room. So basically, you're walking down this hallway, and then you're gonna look at the cryo tube or freeze tube, we want to call it, and then the arcade cabinet should be on the left wall from when you're walking towards the food sign. It's really weird, but you can find it. It's really simple. If you want to look up another guide, you can for it. But so then once you get all that done, you also have to input the economica, which is up, down, left, right, DA for this instance, but normally it's BA. But for this instance, is DA. Okay, so now we are in the fee facility game. So here's the map. There's a better one online if you want to look for it. Okay, so about that, I might have to cut that out. Anyways, so here's the map. This is a rough map, basically, from when you start out. This is the top. I'm looking at the bottom right now for its perspective. I'm gonna play this video out for a minute. Okay, so now I'm looking at the front. For perspective, this is pretty much correct. There's a better map out there, but for now, if you just want to use my video, you can. This is rough. This isn't like exactly. This is basically telling you what directions to go in. Like, this isn't telling you. For blue, it's really confusing. Basically, you want to go right straight to the left, but I just put everything up just to make sure, like, you're basically going up in this way. So, anyways. So this is what you're doing. So I went, I think, green all the way up through green, then blue, and then I did yellow, and then I did red. Because I thought red was more down here, but red's like basically right by the start. And then this is the exit. There's multiple exits apparently, but this is the only one I saw and I went through and did the map for. So I'm gonna show you quickly the video. So I think this is where it starts. And each from like the center takes like 30 seconds to 40. So you can do it within the time if you know what you're looking for. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Okay, so if you know what you're looking for, also watch out for these guys. These guys go in a pattern too, so they're really predictable. If I'm not correctly, I think that's the blue pig. There's 4 pigs on the map. There's a blue one that follows the blue path. Green one that goes for the green air zone, and then the red one there's for red zone, and the yellow one for the yellow zone. So, yep, okay, so I backtracked here. I'm basically kind of like trying to explain where we're going. I think I'm making a map. I can't remember what I did. I think I didn't make a map. I think I made this in post. I know I made the map in post, but I think at the time I was trying to make the map. So we dodged the pig. By the way, each pig could be different, so if he stops, I recommend running more farther back. But if he if he doesn't stop, then go for it. Just go for the back. So here's the green computer. So then, pretty much, I'm gonna skip past this. The picket stops me. Okay, so now we're back in the blue. So all I did is basically followed my way back through the green. I know I shouldn't really skipping around, but it's whatever. This map is pretty much perfect. I looked at the actual map. This is pretty much a 1-to-1 if you know what you're looking for. So now we're following the blue map, or the blue line. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay, I should be back now. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I am back. I'm just waiting. Okay. So, this is the blue path. I don't think okay, so I'm following the blue path. So I'm repetitive. I'm trying just to make sure where I am. So I follow this blue path. So, don't follow me. This leads to a dead end, but it's basically a way if Piggy or the head is following you, that's just a way to go around that corner and escape him. But yeah, this path is pretty much correct. So then we're gonna skip here, skip back. Yeah. Okay. So okay, here I am. Okay. So now we're doing the yellow. So I came back. So we were back in the start zone. Now we're doing this yellow path I made. This does not really mean anything. I just made this box to say that if you don't, because I think in this video I went up, but if the piggy, let's say the piggy's here, you can run straight ahead and go up and around. Like this is a branch pathway, but it leads back to this point, and that's the reason why I made that type of box. Now the piggy head is really likes to be here a lot. These are a lot of escape rooms. In the I can't move. Hold on. In this click back. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so this yellow path here, pause it. Right here, that leads to a dead end. Like, it basically goes up and kind of like, if you follow this up here, that leads to a dead end, but that is another place where you can escape the pig if the pig is chasing you, because for a reason the pig is fast. So then, we go this way, and then we get the yellow computer. So from here, I'm just gonna show you where I got the red computer at, because I did not follow the path. So I'm just gonna skip through it. Okay, so I'm at the red computer now. So if you're wondering why did I skip that, I'll skip through all that. It's because, sorry about the movement, but it's because I did not follow the aircraft. I was lost in the maze for a bit. But if you basically follow the maze back from the yellow path all the way back, and go up this path and follow this path down, you should get to the red computer faster than I did. Okay. So then after here, we go back here. And I think what we do, well, I know I did, but I think now we go to the exit, which I think is here. Yep, we go to the exit, which I'm going to quickly show you. Okay. So I just basically did not skip anything. So I go back to the exit, which is just basically down, and then this, all the way through this. There's another hidey hole if Piggy comes up. Did I go this way? I don't know where the way leads, but just don't go that way. Oh, that's from, actually no, that's from the red path back, but this is just more simpler. Just go back here whenever, for whatever reason, basically all the leads back to the center, so just go to the center for all the computers. It's really that simple. And then even with the nerf, I did not need it on this old account. This was all done in one run. So yeah, the old account, unless they changed the speed on the piggies or the hitbox on the piggy heads, I did this all in one run. So yeah, it's still possible even before the nerf, but the nerf helped a lot, because it definitely calmed down your nerves. But yeah, so then now we get the beta badge, or the beta key. Should say right here, yeah, pig 64 beta key. Okay. Now, yep, complete, receive, and you receive a cool button for the facility. Okay. So now we are in, I don't think I showed this, but we are in the game called Tower of Heroes, or Hero Tower, whatever. If you're basically following this guide, you most likely already know where this is, and I'm most likely going to put a link in the description for all the games I played. Or, I don't know. I'm going to do something like that. But this is like Tower of Heroes, or Hero Tower, or something like that. If you're really confused, just look up the guide, like look up another tutorial, because the feeling I wanted is for them not to be shown, but that's fine. So this is like the simple of the one. This is actually one of the fastest ones to get done. Sorry about that. But yeah, so you want to go up to create a server, go to casual mode, and then go to corporate chaos. And in corporate chaos, you're then going to go, okay, so you have to start the game. Now after your 10-second, 15-second cooldown, you're then going to have to vote for a difficulty. Go easy, because easy is the easiest. Then input this is going to be different per person. You can input this phone number, which is hopefully not a real phone number, but you input this for phone number. It's a phone number, I think. It's not. It's missing one digit, but it's almost a phone number. But then you're going to go up to here, and then you can press anywhere on this type of keypad type of dial. And then you're going to press anywhere with these two buttons right here. Oh, I don't want full screen then. And these two buttons right here. And then that should clear the screen. And you basically want this number in your chat or the number on your computer off to the side. You want the number on that billboard to be on the billboard. We just copy this number from on that billboard on this billboard from this keypad. So you can type it in. And it's not like a normal keypad. So if you're confused, just look on your phone, and then that's the keypad you should use. Or for a reference, you should reference that keypad to that. And then once you get the full number in, which is, yeah, missing. Actually, no, it is a phone number. You don't have the area code, though. You have an actual number. Anyways, you get a call from that unknown character, which is the final boss, and then you get this piggy you have to kill. And you get 50,000 credits to use to kill that piggy character. So you have to kill him. Which I think I do. Oh, yeah. So I killed him right here. Killed the pig. He's only 5,000 health or 50,000 health. I don't know. He has like a low amount of health. It's gonna take like maybe a minute or two. So then you get basically glitched, and then you go back to Tower of Heroes here. No, this is the game, Tower of Heroes. Oh, I was gonna glitch that. So you go back to Tower of Heroes, and then you go back to servers, and you go to Facility Frenzy on casual mode. So after you go here, so I messed around here. Not these two vending machines, but these two over here. So you want to use the left one on kind of like that little hallway type of zone. So you're basically going to look for that hallway, or this like zone over here, and you want to bang into this limit animation that looks into it on the left side. And then you get a key card, and then you want to go up to this door right up here, where I'm jumping up to right now. And then you're going to do parkour to get a floppy disk. So I think I explained. I think my mouse is glitching out here, and then I go to basically explain this where. Yeah, I think I explained it. So you're looking for that vending machine right there, and then you're gonna come up this way and go here. So from here, I'm gonna enter this zone. I die. You enter the zone, and then the floppy disk is gonna be up here. It's like right up there is gonna be the floppy disk right there. You see it. I jump over it the first time, and then think, yeah, I get it. Let me see. I just want to get that clip from the beginning in. Yeah, right here. Okay. So then I get the floppy disk right up here. Get the floppy disk. The NZC floppy disk. So then, okay. So then after that, we will be teleported back to the Tower of Heroes lobby, and then we want to go to, I think, the fan art. So I'm gonna go back here. So then we want to equip the sticker. Oh, another thing I mentioned, I probably would never mention this, but you want to equip the piggy skin. So I might do some video editing, but you want to equip the piggy skin. So if you're confused, like, oh, why didn't I get the key card? And I never explained it, you want to equip the piggy skin. Anyways, you also want to equip this sticker as well. Then you don't want to click on it, you want to press E, hover over it, and then let go of E. And then we want to click display. And then it will take you to the grassland quest mode under / grasslands zone. From here, I can't really help you. I can give you kind of tips for this. So what I did here is I think I placed down these soda poppings well, I can just show you. I can show you what my end build looks like. And if a monster ever escapes, you can like kill one of your towers and let them go. I will say don't use this guy at all. He's basically like a banana farm if you ever play Balloon Towers Defense. And it's pretty much useless because these towers are all limited, and you're basically wasting resources on him just so you can get more money in the end when it's not usually normal. So So this is the end up. I think at the end I got rid of this guy. This guy and put him more like towards here. I think. I don't know. I think Mike kept him. I don't know. I don't remember who did the chef slash piggy. But I basically put the piggies or the meleeers on the pier, kind of like this type of formation, and then put the ghosts here in this formation right here because of one reason only, is because the reason I put him here, he can activate every single tower in this radius once he's fully leveled. And this is the perfect place for him. So that's what I do. I level him up all the way. I would say, so he's max now. I would say you want the juicers. So here's a tip. So by wave 15, you want all these juicers to be level at least 4. And you want all of the meleeers to be roughly around level 2 to 3. You might have some at 3, but we want most of them or all of them at 2. And I am... Oh, yep, it will break. Hold on. So, I have to... Hold on. I gotta go play back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Sorry about that. For whatever reason, my video player likes to break. Okay, I'm gonna try to get back to where we were. I'm back to the section we were at. So, level 10, these guys can break through. So that's why I recommend, like, you can just, like, sell these guys, get them up a lot, and then just let them through, but you can just let them through, really. If you get them down low enough, they won't do a lot of damage to you. So then I'm focusing on getting my soda pops up to level 3 now. But I want them to be roughly, I think level 3 is actually where I want them at, I can't remember. But you want them, like, high level. You really want to, like, max out, like, all your, like, these range guys to basically be maxed before your meleeers. So, I want to see what I have my wave 15. Okay, yeah, so wave 15, I have most of them at tier 4, with a couple at tier 2. I have these skeletons, I think, at tier 2. Yeah, I can see right there. All the skeletons are tier 2, and my meleeers are also tier 2, or my piggies, or want to call them tier 2. Sorry about that. But yeah, after that, you can get all of them to, now you want to start using your juicers or soda popping or whatever up to tier 5 now, and start increasing your skeleton count. Your skeleton closet count. So then you basically want all these juicers to be roughly around tier 5, and the skeletons up to tier, I think, 3, or tier 4. And then, oh yeah, you also want the meleeers up a little bit as well, up to tier 3. So that's what I do. You want all that stuff to be done before wave 4, because wave 4 is the next big boss. Technically, roughly around every 5 layers is a big boss, but the big ones are 15 and 20, because these are the ones that can stun your characters if you don't do it correctly. So yeah, so it looks like I have all my meleeers up to tier 4. My, these guys I think are tier, I think, 3. No, I think the tier 3 or tier 4. And then all my soda poppins minus that one up there is all on tier 5. And then this has been maxed at the start. The ghost has been maxed from the start. So, Paco, Parso, whatever, should be dead in a second here. So yeah. Oh, it looks like tier 4 actually. No, tier 3 and then 1 was at tier 4. It depends. You want almost everything by wave 20 to be a tier 4 minus the soda poppings and these guys. You want them all to be roughly around tier 5. So I don't think anything else slips through. Yeah, one here slips through, but I just killed him real quick. I got rid of my piggy. Yeah, I think I moved my piggy up here, I think, and maxed them out. I think that's what I did. Just because no one else is going to be able to go through here, and if they do, they're already going to be dead by the time I get there. So this is the reason why, is because the only guy that shows up is him. So at the start of the match, I recommend having 20 mana, which is basically don't waste anything on wave 24, but if you have your characters maxed out, you're not going to waste anything anyways, which I think everything at this time is maxed out anyways. So you're going to click on this bomb character up here, or this air bomb character, and then you're going to summon a bomb, and then for 20 mana, and then you can do the same thing. So then, if he's starting to slip through, I recommend start dealing some of your meleeers, because they're not going to do anything. And just come up here. and just kill them that way. And then yeah, that's it. Pretty much that's it. Get the alpha key, and then I think I pause it. Yeah, and then I pause back. Then we come back here to pig 64. And then from pig 64, we then go back to the zone we were at, enters the keys, and that's it. So this is the only account I will have that does it. This is my alt account. So from now on, if any more stuff does get announced or released, I will be doing it on my main account, and I will most likely probably be recording stuff like this. So that's it. That's kind of it. That's where P64 is now at. And I think when I am recording this video, we are finding the third key as we speak. So I will hopefully see you guys probably tomorrow morning for the third key. Okay, so we just found the Omega key. This is my video for it. I'm gonna try to get to. Okay. So this is the first step. We just found the Omega key. We're looking for this kind of like, I think, bluish building, if I remember correctly. We're gonna see. Let me see if I figure this out. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of look for this bluish building with this alleyway type area right down here. This is what we're looking for. And then afterwards, we're gonna find this door by jumping down this alleyway. Oh, also, by the way, we all have to do the sub this character called, I think, subspace tripline, whatever, or the subspace character like this. So then after we get down to the door, we're gonna use the E ability, get in successfully, and then after we get in successfully, we're gonna head back. And then we're gonna press this button right here. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we're going to go and equip a new character called Rocket. Right here, we're gonna equip Rocket, and then we're gonna destroy all 4 of these TVs here. All 4 of them. Make sure these 2 are ready. All 4 TVs are gonna destroy. Just get them done easy. You see them all destroy, and you see how I did it. Right, next thing we do is equip this Banhammer character. Go around and destroy every single car in the center area. Everything has to be done in the center area. So any vehicles outside is not accessible, so I destroy all of them. I'm not showing every single one in the video, just majority of them. Not because I want to gatekeep whatever, just so that I can quickly get this done over with. Alright, so you can destroy all those cars, and then you're going to equip Scythe, this character right here. And then in Scythe, you can destroy all of these kind of like table things. So not these ones, because I went over here before. But all these little table things in the center, including these ATMs, these trash cans and tables, chairs as well. We're going to destroy all of these. And then we're going to equip this fighter character called Coil, and we're going to destroy all these lights that holding up the pillar. Then afterwards, we're going to go into it's going to take us to a final boss. We're going to be forced to play as this character. Then, when you get into this arena, you're going to be shooting on the chains. I'm going to wait till something appears so I can prove to you that you have to shoot these chains. Slow down. Let's skip a little bit. Yeah, right here. So you shoot these chains, and just shoot them a little bit. You see how I shot them. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to be shooting the chains. And this is this boss fight from the Doom Seeker. And then once the boss fight starts, we're going to be kind of go through this bullet hell until these pink orbs spawn in, and then you're going to shoot all these pink orbs. Every single one you'll be shooting. And then after that, yeah, after 2 waves of these pink orbs, you're going to then be shooting the boss. So this is the second wave, so I'm going to go back a little bit. So you're going to be shooting the boss. I survive here, by the way, but you'll be shooting the boss. He's going to start his second phase, or his second act, whatever you want to call it, where he's going to be doing attack a lot more faster and do a little bit more damage, but really just attacks work faster, and does more a little bit in weird attacks. Also, a thing to note is that if you're low on health, the pink orbs do heal you, so shoot those pink orbs to make sure you get your health up. And then after 2 waves, remember to just shoot him. You do this for 2 more times afterwards. This is after all those attempts. Dialogue, you can skip it, doesn't really matter, just explore. You then get this key, and then afterwards, you then... I don't know what about this. I'm hoping to skip most of this stuff. You won't see it, but did the video break? The video break. But we're gonna just quickly explain. You're gonna load into Pig 64, and then you're gonna go and you're gonna get your Omega badge, and then after you get your Omega badge, you're gonna get to the warehouse and put new keys in. As you've seen already, it was me skipping through the video, paused for a reason. I'm not just going through this again. So yeah, that's it. Little quick little 40 minutes. That's all you need. This is going on to the video I made earlier. Also to add, I forgot, I didn't talk, but to add a finalness to this is, as of right now, the finale of Big 64 till at least my time tomorrow, one of recording tomorrow.